Y'all see the white sign? When we cross over that white sign, we enter onto the state's property. On this side, we're Cajun Bride's property. Is that another little one over here on your side?
I don't know.
Sure is, huh?
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Look. Is it? Yeah. Look at it. That's another little one.
Wait, I see it.
Do you know what happens about this size too?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay. I told y'all every gator we saw could eat him.
So tiny.
But he could become a threat to hatchlings. He could eat his hatchling siblings this year. So at some point, right about this size, Mom starts to kick him out. Okay? She'll protect the nest for 2 years. About this size, it becomes a threat to the hatchlings. He can beat them up and eat them. So Mom may have kicked these two out. I don't know. Maybe it's because of low water. Right? I told you the water dropped out at 2 feet last night. He might have had water last night. This morning wakes up no water. So they're searching for water in the bayou. You know. I don't know. I just make a lot of stuff up. Y'all don't know the difference. Ain't cool? Yeah. Y'all don't know. Shoot. Now you can't make up stuff anymore, everybody. Not with Google. Not with Google, man. Oh man, this girl the other day. It says on Wikipedia. It says on Wikipedia. It says that she Wikipedia'd everything I said. Yeah, of course. You notice the theme in my tour? Yeah, definitely theme going on here. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. No matter how many customers I lose, next tour they give me a bunch more. No problem. They say no customer equals no bad review. Looks really good on paper. Yes. It's all positive that way. This is Lonesome Bayou. This intersection here, deepest part of tour, about 10 feet deep. So this is my house. Where Bobby Boucher and I live.
Bobby Boucher.
Shrek. No, we don't make Boucher. No, that's not my house. That's the mother-in-law suite. Up. Come on. Might be my buddy. I can't see him quite good yet. My second favorite alligator of the tour hangs out right here. Up. Come on, come attack. Nothing. Nothing. All right, y'all. This is it. This is as far as we can go. The rest, y'all gonna do on foot. So just get out, roam around. I'll pick y'all up in 15 minutes. And if I'm not here when y'all get back, I probably forgot about y'all again. Don't cannonball. Take your time. Okay, look. This is a big alligator head. See? That's a big alligator head. Look, this is a little alligator head. But I did see him on 2 tours yesterday, but he was just diving into the water. We'll go look, maybe change his attitude today. He's not as cooperative as the T-Bride. He's our least cooperative big one. But look, that's how they get big, by not cooperating with humans, right? Big alligator approaching a boat full of humans that, you know, they're not going to live too long. Yeah, exactly. Gotta have a little soft and calm for dinner, you know. So the biggest ones, they're older and wise and wily and lucky, cautious, whatever you want to call it. They're big for a reason. So we're going to look for him real quick. I saw him recently. alligator because he likes to hang out underneath this maple tree over here on the right. You on the left. You see this vine growing in the tree? That's muscadine. That's wild grape. Just starting to put his leaves on for the spring. You come back here later in the summer, bunch of grapes right here. Muscadine grapes, edible, right? They got a big old seed and a big thick skin, and they're edible. And most people use them to make jelly and jam and muscadine wine.
That was just a log.
That's a muscadine grape. Scupperdine.
Looks like he has eyes though. I think that's one.
I think they have like a couple hundred species of wild grape. I don't know one from the other. Ooh, Julia Brown. Saw that?
Uh-huh.
St. Julia Brown's spirit often comes back in the form of a crow. What's a group of crows called?
Murder.
A murder. Yes. What's a group of alligators called?
Alligators.
A murder. No. It's called a congregation. Congregation. What is a group of pigs called?
Herd.
A sounder or a drove. What is a group of raccoons called?
Butt cheeks.
I don't know, I'm asking you. I have no idea. It's called a gaze. A gaze of raccoons. What is a group of owls called? A parliament. Yeah, it's true. Y'all gonna think I'm lying on the next one here, but this is true. You can Google it. What is a group of baboons called? The Congress. Yes. And what did those baboons do to deserve to be called the Congress? That's terrible. Poor baboons. That's not right. You talk about a low blow. So disrespectful to the baboons, man. Gosh. Yeah, it's called a Congress. I thought that's pretty funny. Pretty fitting.
What are the signs for?
Oh, those signs designate the state's property. That sign says Marpole Wildlife Management Area. It's look at this bird just caught a fish right in front of us. Look at it. That's a big fish for him too. He's under. Oh. Watch, he's under. Watch, he'll come up. It's a big fish. He's got to come up. He's gonna probably have to bring down the bank to swallow it. Ready to go. That was a big old fish too. There he is. See the fish?
Yeah.
Let's see the bird all the way down in. He got a big old fish in his mouth.
They should put up a fight.
Nope. Money?
I'm trying to identify that bird. It's either it's either an anhinga or a cormorant. One of the two. But I couldn't quite make it out. Oh, there he is. He's up. It kind of looks more like a cormorant than an anhinga. Oh,
What kind of fish would that be?
that's a good question. It looks like a catfish. I'm trying to identify the fish as well.
Oh, look at that birdie flying.
Oh, there it goes. It's going down the head. He's going to swallow it. Look. Oh. Okay, look. So the bird that flew off, that was a cormorant. The bird that just surfaced right in front of us, that was the anhinga. See, he got a land sticker, and he thought we were trying to steal his fish, so he took off.
Another one.
Oh yeah, see this big open area? This is the West Shore Lake Pontchartrain Risk Reduction Project. I know, wow. They're building a levee. The levee will be 19 miles long, 100 feet wide, 20 feet high. This levee system they're building is to protect the town of Laplace from future flooding events. It connects the levee on the Mississippi River, loops around, and goes right back to the levee on the Mississippi River. It's a 5-year project. They're about a year and a half in. I don't think they're going to finish on time. In a hurry, hurricane season's right around the corner. But that's life in southern Louisiana. We levy everything. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen here because this would be the outside of the levee in front of us. The inside levee is behind us. The levee will not have any floodgates, won't have any weirs. It's going to be pumped. They're going to have a bunch of humongous pumps to pump water in to the system and out of the system. So they're going to change the hydrology big time. You see this marker right here? This is a water quality well marker put up by the Lake Pontchartrain Basin Foundation because they're very concerned with things like this, projects like this, where they start to change the hydrology and change the environment like this. So they're going to monitor what's going on here.
Gator right there. See the eyes?
Because that water on the inside
See
is
the
going
two
to
little
be
plants over
stagnant.
there? You see his head.
Oh, yeah.
Right now it's got to float. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I would imagine the water on the inside is going to become more fresh. Those white signs are the state property. It's property that people can use, right? Come back here and hunt, fish, and do whatever you want to do as long as you're licensed and permitted. This state property, this portion of the Marpaw Wildlife Management Area, not that accessible. This bayou system that we're on today only has 3 access points. All 3 access points privately owned. Cajun has a boat launch. There's guys that hunt behind us. There's signs behind us. Those signs designate the private property back there. They hunt for white-tailed deer and wild feral pigs. Last year they took 53 pigs and 6 deer out of this area. Their launch is about 3 miles to the right. The guy over here owns a huge chunk of the swamp and he has his own launch. So it's us and about 6 or 8 hunters, and that's it. And that's the main reason we have such success with alligators. We don't have that recreational boat traffic. We don't have commercial boat traffic back here. Where I used to work, 5 swamp tour companies on the bayou system. And all the tour boats went out, you see as many as 26 swamp tour boats. Plus they had commercial boat traffic. They had a shipyard and commercial fishery. They have an enormous amount of recreational boat traffic, right? You go out there on a spring weekend like last weekend, there are coon asses everywhere. There's people fishing for catfish, largemouth bass, sockeye. They're scouted for crawfish, frogging, joyriding of pontoon boats, paddleboards, kayaks, canoes, wake surfing, you name it. Here, it's basically just us. No T-Brud. I didn't see him. Oh, not T-Run. Maple, I'm sorry, Maple Gator. We already saw T-Run. I was looking for the Maple Gator back here. I didn't see it. What else? Y'all have any questions?
Where you guys gonna catch the gator?
What's that?
Where you gonna kiss the gator?
What about the gator?
Where you gonna kiss him?
Catch him.
Kiss him.
Oh, kiss him?
I see that sign up there coming in that shows you kiss him.
Oh, yeah. No. Not this guy. Our insurance is none. I can't afford to have my face bitten off today. No kissing gators for me. No hand feeding gators. No full Nelsons. No. Not anymore.
That's the one we saw earlier.
What a cutie.
Never showed.
Hang on, baby.
Stop. There. Oh.
Oh, that'll be a little bit over here then. Yeah, is that right there?
Yeah, right there. See a littler right there. Okay.
Where?
Right further along.
I don't see it.
All right, everybody. Look, I want to thank y'all for coming out here to Cajun Pride. If y'all had a good time, hit us up for a review. Yelp, TripAdvisor, Facebook, Instagram, TripAdvisor, TripAdvisor. Any bad reviews? Tell them you're an Alan. My name is Bishop. Eat some good food. Try some of our traditional dishes. Dishes like gumbo. Gumbo is the first Cajun dish. And eat some jambalaya, crawfish etouffee, eat a muffalata, red beans and rice, po' boys, grits, boudin, fried soft shell crab, barbecued shrimp, beignets, pralines, bread pudding, alligator, turtle soup, charred oysters, black and red fish, shrimp creole, crawfish bisque, raw oysters, boiled crawfish, boiled shrimp, boiled crabs, shrimp remoulade, alligator sauce piquant, frog's legs, shrimp and grits, redfish couvillon, bananas foster, lucky dogs, alligator wings, crawfish beignets, shrimp on a stick, shrimp tempura, shrimp fried rice, shrimp salad, shrimp cocktail, shrimp creole, shrimp kebab,
Yeah, Bubba over
popcorn shrimp, sauteed shrimp, lemon pepper shrimp,
here. Over good.
pineapple shrimp, butterfly shrimp, shrimp scampi, shrimp spring roll, shrimp ceviche, And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, I'm hungry. Beach.
Where do you recommend it?
China buffet. You eat about $40 worth of sushi for $10.99. Oh wait, oh you were talking. Oh, you're talking about the food until I'm sorry. That guy does not like me. I walk in, he's like, haha, sushi? That's what he tells me, I swear. I'm like, he's like, eat some rice, bro. All I do is eat crab legs and sushi, killing me. Eat some of this other stuff I got out here, killing me. You don't like me, huh? He's like, haha, sushi, like you eat so much sushi when you come in here. But I love sushi. Where y'all, where y'all, if you want to eat in New Orleans, locally, what's the deal?
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Dini Seafood? In Bucktown?
What?
That's wherever we used to go eat when we ate seafood in New Orleans, because Dini's in Bucktown. I mean, there's so many good restaurants, you know? Oceana.
Oceana.
Can you say it again, please?
Dini's, D-E-A-N-I-E-S. But the one in Bucktown, they got one in the French Quarter too.
French fries.
The one in Bucktown, not in the French Quarter. Lake Road, Lake Drive, Lake something road. Lake Drive. Lake Street. Lake. Dini Seafood. You want to local, you know? Middendorf's and Man Shack. It's kind of a drive. 15 minutes, 15 miles away. It's a historical restaurant. Been in business since 1932. It's not going towards New Orleans. It's going the opposite direction, unfortunately. But it's been around for a minute. Real close restaurant, close by, Beck's. Beck's is real close, right down the road. Yeah, Beck's is in the town of Frenier, what's left of the community of Frenier. The one that was wiped out by the hurricane, right?